Hey, what's up guys? My name is Daniel Lopez with Investing in Finance, and today I have a question for you guys. And my question is, have you guys worked for an employer recently and switched jobs within the past 1, 2, 5, 10, 15 years? And if the answer to that question is yes, you've switched employers through the past 10, 20, 15 years, my question is, did these employers offer you a retirement account? Because if they did, you could be leaving thousands of dollars on the table by not rolling over those retirement accounts. And that's what today's video is all about. Today's video is all about if you have an old retirement account and if you haven't checked the balance, I highly recommend that you go and call the administration or administrator of that retirement account and see what your current balance is. It's funny because my brother saw my past video that I just put out a few days ago, and it was all about do this now or work forever. In that video, I talk about me having a retirement account that I forgot I had, and then I pulled the money out and I rolled it over into my personal IRA account, and I turned $1,000 into $8,200. So my brother saw that video and he was like, oh man, I gotta call the same employer that we both used to work for. We used to both tutor math. So he called the employer and they said, oh hey, how's it going? So my brother called and he said, I just wanted to call to see how much money I had in my retirement account. They're like, sure, okay, give us your information. He called, and long story short, he had $2,000 in his retirement account. At one point he said up to like $2,500, but currently it has $2,000. So he saw the video, he took action, called his old company that he used to work for, and found out how much money he had in his retirement account. Now he's taking action to get the proper forms to roll that money over into his personal IRA. If he didn't do this, or if he doesn't do this, then that money is potentially going to turn into zero, because these companies charge fees. Every year they charge you a fee for having your money, for managing it and all that stuff. So he saw the fee charges and he was like, man, I need to get my money out of here, just like I saw the fee charges. So he's taking care of that. He's rolling over that $2,000. And the crazy thing is compound interest. Right now, as soon as he gets that money into his personal IRA, his individual retirement account, if he has $2,000 and all he does is buy an S&P 500 index fund. Which S&P 500 index fund? All you need to do is Google top 5 S&P 500 index funds and then look at the funds. An S&P 500 index fund is basically a fund that has a bunch of companies inside that fund. It has Tesla, Microsoft, Google, Berkshire Hathaway, it has Apple, it has Microsoft, it has all these huge companies. So you're buying small portions of those companies inside this S&P 500 index fund. It's the top 500 companies. So this follows and tracks the market. The market gives you about a 7 to 10% interest rate. Rate of return. ROI. So all he has to do is get this $2,000, put it in his individual retirement account, and buy any fund that tracks the S&P 500 index fund. So by doing this, he's 30 years old. When he can retire at the age of 60, 59 and a half if you want to be technical, 30 years later, this $2,000 compounded, because compound interest is what allows you to retire. That's part of the equation. The other part of the equation is you contributing to your retirement account. So this is just money that is floating in his account that he remembered that he had, and he saw my video and that helped him remember even more. So he realized, okay, I need to put this money back into my account. I need to get this money. I need to get this money to start working for me. So in 30 years, he is going to have $35,000. So that's just extra money that he's going to have on top of whatever retirement account he currently has with his current employer. I mean, at 60 years old, to have an extra $35,000, that's like you can buy another car, you know, you can do whatever you want. You can go on vacation, you can enjoy $35,000. And this is just by calling your old employer. Call them and say, hey, did I have a retirement account with you guys? What's my balance? They're probably gonna ask you for your social security and some more information. And they're gonna let you know what your 401k or 403b or TSP, whatever, all the retirement accounts that are out there. They're gonna let you know how much money you have in that account. And if you leave it with them, ask them, hey, if I leave it with you guys, what are the fees that I'm being charged monthly, yearly, all that stuff. If you're happy with it over there, just remember, you can't forget about this account. Otherwise it's gonna go and possibly just turn into $0, and all the fees are gonna add up, and by the time you check when you want to retire, there might not be money in there. And these are just accounts that are from your old jobs that you guys used to work at. And my brother's excited because he has $2,000 right now that he can put into his individual retirement account that can grow into $35,000. That's him buying an S&P 500 index fund, ETF, with the $2,000. He just buys it once, forgets about it. And 30 years later, he has $35,000. But in my other videos, like my budgeting video or how to save money right now, 3 ways to save money. If you had $100 every month and you contribute to your individual retirement account or just your individual stock brokerage account, you could pull the money out whenever you want. Of course, you're gonna get charged taxes, but that's okay. You have access to it. So anyways, if you put $100 in every month for 30 years, you'll have $200,000. Like that's like, it's easy, you know? But right now, the important thing is that you call your old employer, you check to see if you have a retirement account that you may have forgot about, and see if you can get that rolled over, because you can get it rolled over into your personal IRA, or you can get it rolled over into your current employer's retirement account. And then they'll just invest the money for you. Of course, another thing is very important that you have to do is look to see the funds that are inside of your retirement account. You're gonna wanna see, hey, what funds are inside of my retirement account? How much rate of return, how much annual return, how much are these funds? There might be, 5 funds, there might be 10 funds, there might be 40 funds. It's up to you to look to see how these funds are performing. Because you could be in a fund that's only giving you maybe 3% right now. But of course, with compound interest, 3% can give you a decent retirement, because over time, compound interest will help you out. But what if there's a fund that's in there that's giving you a 10% or a 7% annual rate of return? Then your money's gonna grow double the 3%. If it's 6% or 10%, it's gonna grow more. So just look, and I have videos out there showing you guys. I have that HSA account video that you can see how to select your funds inside your HSA account. Well, that video applies to how to select your funds in pretty much any type of account, in your 401k, TSP, or any other retirement accounts. How to select the funds, and it's just getting all the funds and looking at the 5, 10, 15, 20 year performance of those funds. By doing that, you can say, hey, look, this fund has been, giving me a rate of return of 7 to 10% over the past 30 years. I think I might want to choose that fund. So go look. I challenge you to log into your accounts, go look, see what funds you have inside your current retirement accounts. But most importantly, get that money out of your old retirement accounts. Get it out, put it into your current employer's retirement account, or put it into your personal IRA. Then you can manage it yourself, or put it into your company's retirement account, and they can put that money into a fund that you select. Or if you don't select it, at my old company that I used to work for, they would choose a moderate fund, and that moderate fund gave you like anywhere from 3 to 7% rate of return. So it was just, it wasn't a super high rate of return, it wasn't super low, it was right in the middle. So if you didn't choose your fund, it would choose this fund automatically for you. That was just from my experience. I don't know. It could be that you could contribute to your retirement account, and because you selected 0 funds, that money is just going in there, but it's not compounding because it's not being allocated to buy a certain amount of stock or whatever's inside your retirement account. So make sure that even though you're putting money in, that it is buying a fund, that it is getting some sort of rate of return. Because if your money's just going in there and it's not growing, then you might be in for a big surprise come retirement. When you're 60 years old, you're trying to retire. That's definitely something you do not want to do. Right now is the time, if you're young, if you're barely starting out, right now is the time to learn about these things. It's very important to just get some financial knowledge on just basic things. Like the easiest thing someone could do, literal easiest thing, is open up an account. And this is just an individual personal stock brokerage account, not related to retirement or nothing. And then they could just put in, like $50 a month and buy just an S&P 500 index fund. If you just buy $50 a month, over 30 years, you'll have $100,000. 30 years is a long time, right? So the thing about waiting that long is that people don't want to wait. People want to get rich quick. And that's like what everyone sells, like get rich quick, okay? And no one wants to get rich slow. So if you do not want to get rich slow, what you have to do is increase how much money you are contributing to your investments. So compound interest helps your money grow, but the amount of money you contribute is what also helps that money grow. I have the video out there. How much money do I need to make $1 million? Well, you need $5,000 every month for 10 years invested into an S&P 500 index fund for 10 years will give you $1 million. So it's just a calculation. You just have to calculate it. What if you want to do it quicker? Well, then you have to put more money in there. So there's a bunch of people out there, even NBA stars, NFL stars, celebrities, everyone out there makes a lot of money. But why do they go broke? Why do they go broke within 5 to 10 years? Because they are not taught how to manage their money. The system doesn't teach you how to manage your money. The system teaches you how to work and how to contribute to society It doesn't teach you about money. That's your job to learn if that's something that you want to do. I wanted to learn about money because I wanted to only work 10 years of my life, and I wanted to enjoy the rest of my life with my now young daughter who's 5 months. We just came back from the zoo today. It was amazing. Got to hang out with her. And it's because I took a little bit of time to learn just the basics about investments, and I took a little bit of time to learn how the stock market works, how to open up an individual brokerage account, things like that. I'm getting off topic. This video is about calling your ex-employers' retirement accounts, making sure that you get that money out, guys. You got to get them out. Otherwise, it could just potentially turn to zero. I talked to somebody else. They saw the video and they had an account. That account had $600, which is not that much, but I mean, I turned $1,000 into $8,200. So $600 can and will, over 30 years, yield a decent amount of money, depending on what you invest in. But they checked their account. They had remembered, like a few years ago, it had $600. They checked their account now it's $38. So $38 is really hard to turn into something big in 30 years. But I mean, $38 is close to $50. So I think I did the calculation earlier. If you do $50 a month for 30 years at a 10% rate of return in just a simple S&P 500 index fund, $50 will give you $100,000 in 30 years. So $25 will give you half of that, $25 every month, 30 years, 10% rate of return. That'll give you $50,000. So still, if that person gets that $38 out and puts it into her retirement account, their retirement account, his retirement account, then they have a chance of making that money grow. And that's what this video is about. Call your employers, guys. See how to get that money out and how to invest it in your retirement accounts that you currently have. If you guys have any questions, please ask me in the comments below. If you guys have any questions about any other videos, please ask me. I will try my hardest to address those questions, and we can start up a chat and just create a community where everyone's helping out each other. I want to say thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Please like, please subscribe, check out my other videos. Thank you so much. And I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please consult with your financial advisors. I'm just simply sharing a story that I've had in the past, and hopefully it can help you out. My brother is now taking action. He is rolling over that money. So he's excited to invest that money and watch it grow. By the time he's able to retire, he should have $35,000. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Catch you in the next one.